There are so many people Dad enjoyed being with here at the Amsterdam. I won't be able to remember all the names, but then of course neither could he. Yet while he couldn't recall what happened 9 minutes ago, his memory of what had happened over 90 years ago remained amazingly sharp. Since I believe I knew him longer than anyone else here, even my 80-year-old cousin, I'll talk about his life, but not here. I'll talk about it at Gutterman's this afternoon. Now I just want to talk briefly about his life here. He and my mother moved to the Amsterdam in March 2011. They really enjoyed the food, the company, the movies, the musical concerts, a number of which my wife Aline and I were invited to give for a few years. These included the 2013 High Holiday services, some of which you saw in the last video. I remember Dad said that living here felt like being on a perpetual cruise. Right? My mother died January 13th, 2015 during heart surgery at North Shore Hospital. I was with Dad that day and realized that for the rest of his life he would be dependent on me as a caregiver and advocate. To enjoy 3 meals a day instead of 2 and have his laundry done and medications administered, he moved to enriched housing, where he'll hope to live for the remainder of his days. He retained the privilege of coming back to independent living for events, for better food, and to swim. He really enjoyed swimming in the pool, usually with me. When I was unable to accompany him as often as he'd like to go, he hired an aide, Mel Lee, to go with him. Is Mel here? No, he was there though for the memorial to my mother. Mel Yee, that's right, not Lee. Mel Yee, thank you. There's a wonderful picture that Mel took, the last picture that we have of Dad with me in the pool, and Mel took that. When Dad was hospitalized this past October, while my wife and I were in Europe, he developed bed sores and weakness of the legs. The former healed, but he never got back the strength he needed in his legs to travel, except by an ambulette. So he missed numerous doctor appointments due to understaffing and scheduling problems. The social worker told me, "You have a right to be upset," which of course I was. But let's try to put that behind us now. Let's remember how 2 weeks before he died, he went swimming again with me and Mel. Well, the following week, he sang and played at the event in Tuttle to memorialize the Mom's 5th yard site and our rabbi's 64th birthday. The cake had a picture of Mom and Josh. And how 5 days after that, he played solo violin for 30 minutes straight to an admiring audience of Elise and passersby. Last Sunday afternoon, he was so tired, he just wanted to nap. His last words to me were, "Glenn, tell him to put me to bed!" Which they did. And then after falling asleep, he apparently just stopped breathing. Aline and I were upstairs working in his apartment and were called by my sister in Boston, who'd been called by the nurses in Tuttle.
You couldn't get him.
Exactly, because we were on the phone fighting with Verizon. Oh, we dashed to the elevator and arrived 2 minutes after he passed. I still can't quite believe it. But we want to remember all the good things and good people here. Thank you for helping us. Okay.
Leonard, I'm sorry.